try this shit one more time. Hopefully, no bullshit to be had. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see you. And we are back at you again today with another reaction video. And before I get into anything, I got a few things to get off my chest real quick. Number one, it's just a game, but oh my goodness, man. It's just gut-wrenching to see that. I didn't say anything about it in the video that I made that was supposed to be for today, but figured why not? Just let that vent some of that frustration a little bit. Chalk it up to a lost season. Like I said, you know, there was always chances statistically or whatever, but hey, man, just a very unfortunate year, so I'm going to leave that one alone. But another thing, number two, is that fuck Comedy Central, man. And I'm not even bullshitting with that, man. Today I had a Chris Porter that was supposed to be for today, and it's the third video in the last month that Comedy Central has blocked from me. So I don't know what y'all's problem is, but fuck all of you, man, because, you know, I'm putting a lot of work into this, man, and I don't know what the deal is with it, but I'm not even gonna try to investigate and find out. You know, it's just ridiculous. I don't really know what to say about that stuff right there, man. You know, I put a lot of time into this, man, and to have it go down where, you know, I'm just asked out and blocked, you know, I don't appreciate that at all. Comedy Central, you guys can just go straight to fucking hell, man. So I'm gonna leave that alone, man. I'm still gonna try to get some good material and content out to y'all, but you know, I don't know what it is. So Comedy Central, if you guys ever see this, which you won't because you don't give a damn about me, while you're still out there letting a whole bunch of other channels accumulate views, you know, and whatever on the same exact content that I'm using, try to make sense out of that for me. Can you? No. And either way, I don't care. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Third and finally, before we get into this video we got today, I'd like to think that I'm very cool about keeping my emotions in check for the most part. I'm just here trying to have fun. You know, I'm just trying to like pick myself up from a dark place. That's why I started this whole thing. And, you know, to be honest with you, I'm not in my feelings like, ooh, my feelings are hurting, I'm gonna cry or nothing like that. But if you don't like what I'm doing here on this channel, you know, if you don't like what I have to say, if you don't like the content that I'm doing, if you don't like how this whole setup is because I'm a beginner, you know, and I'm trying to figure things out as I go, don't watch me, all right? I don't got time for nobody's stupid fucking comments. I don't got no time for no one insulting me and talking out your ass with all that shit you be talking. I don't got no time for that shit, man. Because you're a nameless, faceless person on the internet. And if you was in front of me right now, I'd bash your face in with a bat. And then we'll see how comfortable you are talking shit then, you know? I said it once and I'll say it again. Only constructive criticism that can help me out or good comments. I don't want to hear anything else. Because if I do, I'm just going to delete it. I'm not even going to entertain it anymore. Somebody just recently just left me a stupid ass comment talking about, oh, amateurs this and, you know, my setup is whack and all this. And I'm like, then don't watch me, fool. You know, George Carlin is my favorite comedian, right? And one of the things that he always said that rang true that a lot of people just don't seem to understand is that if you don't like it, just go away from it. You know, don't try to jab at it, don't talk shit about it, don't try to get it shut down, don't take me to the Supreme Court or nothing like that. Just shut the fuck up and go somewhere else. You know, it's that easy, you know? You would not be saying anything that you're saying in the comments to my face. Because if you did, you'd get knocked the fuck out. So just everybody be cool with what I'm trying to do here, all right? You know, I got people that rock with me and I appreciate you guys for that. And you know, I'm not looking for any war of words in the comments or nothing like that. I'm just trying to let it be known. Shut your fucking mouths with the bullshit and the insults, you know, or, you know, I don't even know what else to say about that, man. I'm trying to be cool, trying to be nice. I'm a peaceful, goofy person, but don't ever take that for weakness, man, because if we was face to face right now, it'd be a different story. So now, back to the laughs now. We're gonna get into some more Stanhope today, y'all. Now, like I said, man, I had a Chris Porter schedule for today, but Comedy Central, has me asked out with they fucking bullshit, man. So, like I said, fuck Comedy Central. But I'm gonna do another Doug Stanhope. This wasn't requested to me by anybody, at least I don't think, because I've done a couple of Doug Stanhopes, and I'm sure I've gotten requests. But I don't know if this one specifically was a request by anyone. I didn't check. But if you guys, if anyone did request it, just know I'm shouting you out. You know what I mean? Or just leave something in the comments for me. And this one is going to be titled Politics and Religion. Well, I always love these two topics, most notably shitting on them, because it's just like, each side has its heavy doses of corruption and just a complete lack of intelligence and everything else you could think of in between. And it's just like something that I love chiming in with people about. I love differing opinions about things just so I can figure out how people are feeling about stuff. And this is just one of those things right there. So yeah, one more time, y'all. Doug Stanhope with Politics and Religion. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right? Even if you think I'm shit, keep me going, if you don't mind. And if you don't want to keep me going, get the hell away. You know what I mean? It's just like, couldn't be more easier, but apparently some people are still so fucking dumb they can't wrap their heads around just, that simplicity right there. So yeah, man, here we go. Doug Stanhope, Politics and Religion, right here on Eddie B TV. Let's try this again and get my content uploaded for the day. Let's go. All right, get situated here, and here we go.
Obama shit. I'm on the Obama bandwagon strictly from the point of view as a casting director. And we all have a responsibility to not just our country, but the world, to cast someone who's cool to watch. Because they're not leaders. These people are not leading you. If you really believe that. If you need a fucking leader, you're a weak fucking faggot. Hire a dominatrix and have her put you on a dog chain and walk you around the room and rub your nose in your own piddle. If you need to be led, you're fucking weak. Anyone who's in office, and the fucking libertarians let me down. They fucking elected. That was at least my outlet vote was a Libertarian Party, but this Nazi Bob Barr hijacked the fucking nomination this year, so I can't even do that. So just from a standpoint of being a casting director, which is what we are, we're gonna have to watch some douchebag play the role of leader of the free world for the next 4 years. Pick the guy that's cool and fun to watch. Right? At least, because that's all it is. It's just a fucking movie at this point. Pick the guy, of the two, if he's going to be the leader of the free world, and he's going to, when the asteroid is hurtling towards the Earth, and he has to pull Bruce Willis out of retirement to go on a rocket ship and blast that fucking thing out of the sky, I like the fucking cool chocolate-covered guy. Barack Obama's my fucking dude. He's fucking cool to watch, so why not? It fucking make us look better to the rest of the world. When I go to play in fucking Norway next time, or England or the UK, they won't spit in my fucking sandwich because they heard my accent and think I'm an asshole because the fucking leader of our free world is an asshole and I must be one.
Yeah.
That's why they're fucking, what about Sarah Palin? She's a fundamentalist Christian creationist. And you go, so what? Like, why is that less retarded than the rest of the cocksuckers? Are any of them free-thinking, rational atheists? Where's that candidate? Where's that candidate? Even Ron Paul, who I was behind, he's a fucking nitwit. You have to discount those people immediately. Where is any candidate for any office on any level that's a fucking, no, God? You fucking fag? Oh, you're a candidate for office? What are you, the fucking mayor of Nobody Really Lives Hereville? Are you the water commissioner of me and my wife are the only people who voted for that position, Stin?
Stin?
Write you in, yes.
Write me in, yes.
They're all fucking, like, anytime someone says they're any kind of religion, just because it's a softer side of Jesus, fundamentalist sounds more, but it's still all exactly the same retarded. Anyone who says they're a religion should just plummet in your eyes. They lose all credibility. Any fucking candidate. That's why you can't ever, if you needed a leader, then none of them are qualified because they're all fucking retarded. Just even a little bit of religion. I believe in peace and hope and change and prosperity and fucking 10 chickens in every pot. And I believe that everyone should have health care and the dollar should be worth something again. And I also derive all of my moral compass from dream interpretation.
Okay.
Fish mean progress. Flying means war. What?
Yeah, what?
Religious tolerance. No. Zero tolerance for any type of religion. If you're ever going to make a difference, and here's the problem I've always had, is you always attack the fundamentalist base of a religion because it's so much easier. There's so much meat to work with. But the truth is, there's only a little small nugget of fundamentalist in any religion, and you can't win attacking them because those people are honestly mentally ill. They have all the symptoms of a progressed mental illness, and you're not gonna fucking win that argument. My girlfriend is mentally ill, and she goes off her meds, and she thinks there's a six-eyed fish in her lap. All your logical, well, what says in the, here's logic. It's not gonna work, because she's a fucking mental case. So what you need to do is you attack religion from the outside in. What you do is you attack the fucking pedestrian, non-religious, quasi-religious name brand. The guy sitting next to you probably. I'm a fucking Catholic. I wear a cross, but I don't know what the shit means. I tell dumb jokes about how I'm a Catholic. We can just go apologize every Sunday and then we start over. That joke never gets old. But you still say you're a Catholic rather than saying, I don't believe any of that shit, which is what you mean. But when you say you're a Catholic, you give some credibility to that nugget of fucking hardcore fundamentalists, and you deny them the medical attention that otherwise they would be getting for having fucking delusional beliefs about secret people watching them from fucking invisible corners. So yeah, attack the fucking faggot sitting next to you that's your friend. I guess I'm a Methodist. That's what I put on the census paper where it said religion, but it's just because my mom told me and she didn't even go to church, so I guess don't stop saying it. That's like me saying I'm a heroin addict. Haven't tried it yet, but my parents said gives you the wrong idea. I'm gonna try heroin. Stanhope seems all right.
Oh, God.
He doesn't do it. So yeah, start attacking and fucking humiliating anyone who says they're one of those. Start with agnostics. Oh, you're agnostic. You think there could be a Batman. You just don't know.
Oh, God.
And you don't want to get into an uncomfortable conversation. No, you're atheist with the asterisk of, I don't know as much as you don't know, but I know that your fucking buffoonery that you try to sell in a pamphlet on the street is fucking utter nonsense. And I'm ashamed to be part of your species.
Yeah.
So there's your leaders.
Batman.
Fucking Reverend Wright. What you're chastising him about is the only arguably logical thing he said. Everything else he says for a living is what you should be holding up scrutiny on. The Bible. Yeah, goddamn America. Fuck yeah, that's an arguable point. The rest of the Bible stuff, no, you're a fucking retard.
Goddamn.
All right. Hey, Stanhope, do you have funny jokes? Not so much anymore.
I think he's got some funny jokes. Okay, that was the end of that one, man. Woo! Wow, that was an earful, wasn't it? All right, man, that was Doug Stanhope, y'all, with politics and religion. Before I unpack anything, there's something else I wanted to get off my chest that I forgot about in the middle of all this, but someone left a comment on one of my Doug Stanhope reactions, and he was accusing me of fake laughter. Huh? What the fuck does that even mean, man? But the thing about it was that he was accusing me of laughing at things fakely and not understanding things. Well, let me try to make this very clear so that that person understands. I'm not gonna talk shit about you, you know what I mean? Because we don't know each other like that, and you didn't really insult me or talk a lot of trash. You just had a vibe and you ran with it and left a comment. So let's talk about that. just like Dave Chappelle said in that that one reaction I did was called Stunted, when he was addressing the controversy or whatever the hell. It's like, if you want to say anything about me or anything that I do with this channel or whatever, you can't say anything unless you watch all of my reactions from the first one until now. Because if you did that, you would know that I've said many times in the past that I'm trying to learn things. All right? I'm trying to learn things. There's things that I have no clue about that I'm relying on people in the comments who are probably a lot more educated than me in that particular subject. And, you know, I'm trying to learn things. There was a couple of things that he said in this video that I was watching that I didn't understand either. You know, I don't know what libertarians or agnostics are, you know, because I didn't dive into that. You know what I mean? I don't know what it means, so I'm not going to even think about commenting on it or, you know, whatever when the video's over and it's time for me to unpack some stuff. So to the person that left that comment, man, let me just make it clear, you know what I mean? Yes, you're right. There's a lot of things that I don't know. But if it sounds funny, I'm gonna laugh at it. But if I don't know what it means, I'm not gonna talk about it. So I hope I made that clear for you. And as far as the whole fake laughter thing goes, my man or my lady, I don't know exactly if you're a man or a woman who left this, but I love stand-up comedy, man. And even things that I don't understand sound funny to me, you know, even if I don't know it. If it sounds like it's ringing something in my brain, I'm going to laugh at it. I don't have to fake laugh at anything, man. So, you know, dismiss that, okay? And if you don't like what you hear from me, and if you think that I'm full of it, don't watch me. Just like I said about the person who was talking trash about me, saying that it's just room sound and I'm an amateur and, you know, whatever. And I'm like, my goodness, man. Yes, I am an absolute amateur. I'm very new to this. There's things that I don't know. There's things that I do know. There's things that I want to learn and things that I know. So yeah, recognize that, you know what I mean, before you leave a comment that's making yourself look a little bit stupid, you know? Just saying. But yeah, man, to unpack a couple of things, I don't vote. You know, I've never voted. It doesn't mean anything to me to do that. And I do not believe in God. You know, I don't believe in this America thing. I don't believe in the whole, whether you're Christian, Catholic, Mormon, Muslim, whatever. I don't care what you are. I don't believe in it because it completely goes against everything that is going on around us. You know, all the magic stories and all the ridiculous scenarios that are in the Bible, man. I said I've read the Bible from front to back a few times. You know, I don't know every story by heart, but the things that I've read in there really troubled me, at least how we practice it in everyday life, or should I say how we don't practice it. But, you know, I said I don't vote, but if I was going to vote, if I was a voting person at all, I would have voted for Obama just because the man is a smart guy. You know what I mean? He knows what he's talking about. He knows what the name of the game is. And, you know, even if you don't believe in politics or religion or whatever, you know, there's certain people who speak on these things who make sense out of some of it, because some things do make sense, other things don't. But yeah, if you're gonna vote for somebody, man, vote for the person that doesn't make us look stupid as a country, you know. And you know, Obama did make some mistakes, you know, but at the same time, I'd like to think that he admitted to those mistakes and he tried his best to correct them, if that even is a thing, you know. But you know, that's just how I feel about that. As far as the religion part goes, I grew up with my grandparents. You know, my grandmother, I don't know how she felt about religion. She never went to church with us unless it was like a big thing, like a holiday, Sunday, Christmas or whatever, you know. But my grandfather, you know, I mean, he was an old school black man, you know. He got into Christianity, you know. He played the drums at the church, you know. He was a deacon there, if I remember that right. And even though he is the #1 person in this world that I respect more than anyone in this world, you know, but his religious beliefs and his views on believing in God, man, it made me lose a little bit of that respect, because it's just like, I'm a young kid and I see the bullshit in this, but a grown man doesn't. And that really troubled me for a lot of years, man. And I never would have brought it up to his face, because he raised me and he gave me a lot of strong moral values, and he gave me a lot of good lessons, man. But I never brought that up to him because I just didn't want to disrespect a man to his face like that. You know, if you have a belief in something, man, that means you believe in it strongly, and it does mold your decisions in life. And I don't think anyone should have the right to judge that on an individual basis, you know. But I could never believe in it, you know. It's like, as much as I tried, you know what I mean? As much as I tried. And what Doug Stanhope said in one part of this when he was talking about, well, you know, I'm a Catholic, but I don't believe it. I did that for a little bit when I was young because I was just trying to save face somehow, you know, when it came to family mixed in with friends and school and going to Sunday school, church, youth groups and all that stuff. But it's just, it's very difficult for me to wrap my head around things that don't make sense. You know, it's difficult, you know, and I imagine it'd be difficult for a lot of people too, you know, but the lack of credibility in people who do believe so strongly in God, man, it really does, like, you know, it scares the living shit out of me sometimes, because it's like people like that are the ones running things, you know? And if it ever came down to making a harsh decision or a difficult choice of any kind, and your religion came into play and you didn't know what to do, then what does that say about your belief, you know? And that's a trippy ass thing to think about, but hey, man, you know, Doug Stanhope, he really knows how to unpack an issue of any kind in all of his stand-up, because he doesn't just say, well, I hate this, like me, you know, because I don't know everything, but he actually breaks things down. He says things to you that you probably wouldn't have otherwise known, or he explains a little bit of it, you know what I mean? And as far as what he said in the beginning also, just to backtrack a little bit, I don't want to be led by anybody. You know what I mean? I don't need a leader, because they're not going to do the job right anyway. Even though Obama was a smart dude and, like, you know, and he was a good president, you know, by all counts, but, or at least by some counts at least, he's still like trying to lead an entire nation of people. I remember when I was watching Ron Funches, and he was talking about how, you know, he has a son, he's in charge of one person, his son, and he lies to him all the time, but yet the president is supposed to be in charge of 300+ million people, and he's telling us everything the way it needs to be said? I highly doubt that. So it's very easy to sift through the debris on that. But, you know, one thing that I do love about stand-up comedy, it doesn't matter what kind of issue it is. It could be something minuscule, it's just dust or something like that. You know, I want to talk about dust. You know what I mean? It's like, it always brings things that you didn't think about to the surface. And I think that's what a lot of this world needs now. And it's a crazy thing to think about how stand-up comedy is one of the most, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the most beneficial ways to absorb information, you know, when we should be getting it way better from our government who tells us the truth, from our pastors and priests and stuff like that, but we don't get it. And it's a ridiculous thing, man, but you know what? You know, you have to live and let live, but at the same time, just don't let it overtake you. Don't let anybody else's decisions dictate yours. You see the world for what it is, and you make the best decision you can based on your instincts and intuition. So yeah, man, that's all I have to say about that, man. One more time, Doug Stanhope with Politics and Religion. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man, you know, a very frustrating last couple of days, man. You know, I've gotten a lot of great comments from people telling me to keep my cool and don't worry about it, shake it off, move on. But, you know, sometimes it's easier said than done to do that. You know, I'm still trying to learn things as I go when it comes to this whole thing, and I want to put out the best stuff I can, but sometimes things aren't made clear. Right now, because I've had 4 total videos of mine blocked now, 3 from Comedy Central and 1 from Saturday Night Live. And, you know, right now, there's other YouTube channels that are accumulating views all across the board, and they don't have to deal with the bullshit I'm dealing with right now. And, you know, some people will say it's because, well, you don't pause the videos or you don't trim out this or whatever. I'm just like, why does that matter? I'm gonna figure it out, because probably I'm on the ignorant side of the whole thing, but why does that matter? If I'm still watching all the content, then why does it matter how many times I pause it or whatever the hell? I'd like to think that people enjoy the fact that I don't pause and then rehash later, or as opposed to not even talking so much, because I yap so much too. But, you know, I'm trying to keep my cool, guys. It's just a really frustrating thing to have, put some work into something only to have it, ripped out from under you due to some arbitrary bullshit rules or whatever the hell. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but then again, I got a lot more to learn. So I'll just chalk it up to that. So yeah, this is gonna be Eddie BTV signing off. One more game here. Very sorry that, this is happening right now because, these rules, they just pick and choose when they seem to want to do this or that or whatever. But trying to keep my cool, like I said. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction from Doug Stanhope, man. Doug Stanhope is one of my favorites to do it, and he always knows how to break down the subject. And with the last horrible couple days I've had, it really did put a smile on my face to hear him, do his thing. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in with me one more time. Hope you guys had some fun. Hopefully this goes up without any more problems. Ugh, it's ridiculous. Thank y'all again for still rocking with me on this. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.